At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you looking
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.
Geelong Cricket Show and our continued coverage of grounds around our wonderful city of Geelong that we and you, the cricketing public, are suggesting should be grounds that looked at as far as GCA Division 1 Grand Finals are concerned. And the ground we're looking at this morning is one that certainly fits into that category because it has hosted quite a number of GCA Grand Finals in past seasons. It's Winter Reserve at the East Belmont Cricket Club, and joining me, well, he's done many, many things around the world of cricket. Graham Scannell, how are you, Frags?
Good, thanks, Rollo.
Now, viewers, I must say, and I know he's a modest man, but the East Belmont Cricket Club rooms, when the new rooms were built, they named them the Graham Scannell rooms. Graham's been involved with the East Belmont Cricket Club for how long now, mate?
Oh, I can't quite remember. About 30 years or so.
About 30 years, so he started when he was about 4 or 5. And but one of your great loves and passions has been the ground.
Yeah, I actually started doing some work on the wickets when I was at university a long time ago. As you say, I'm a lot younger than I actually look. So started to do some work on the wickets and really enjoyed it, and really took off from there. I've spent a lot of years preparing wickets, and I get a lot of pleasure out of preparing a good cricket wicket.
And one of the, I know one of the great mentors that you've worked with, Dick Burrows, who we sort of nicknamed the Master of Turf in Geelong.
Yeah, Dick came to our club quite a few years after I started doing turf wickets, and got very involved. His son was playing here, he became president and also got involved with turf wickets. And Dick was an absolute perfectionist, and I'd have to say Dick took our techniques to another level of professionalism with regard to his research and techniques that he followed up with guys like Les Burdett and Tony Ware from the MCG.
Now, viewers, as we have in the past, the tools, one of the key tools of trade is this magnificent roller behind us here, and that's got a little bit of a story to it. It has been affectionately known as the rocket around here.
Yeah, most people around Geelong Cricket would know Barry McMahon, very affectionately known as Rocket at our club, and he acquired this roller about 15 years ago. I'm not sure I really should tell this story. Will I go ahead with that, Rollo?
Yes, it's
okay.
An interesting one.
It was a road roller about 15 years ago with a diesel motor on it, and the guy brought it into Rocket's workshop and said, look, the diesel motor needs some work on it. Can you fix it up for me? And Rocket, in his normal fashion, said, no, can't be repaired. You might as well leave it here and it'll save you carting it away. Anyway, he put a Honda motor on it 15 years ago, and we've been using it ever since. So it cost us nothing, but it's invaluable for us, and it's a magnificent roller.
And it's what I would call a weighted roller. It's very heavily weighted, both at the front and particularly the back.
Yeah. Barry made his own modifications to it. He put a container on the back of it and added an extra half a tonne of weight onto the back of the roller. So it's a very, very heavy roller.
Winter Reserve, we've had our difficulties over the past couple of seasons, as all grounds have had through the drought, but at the present time you'd be very pleased with this condition as an overall ground, first of all.
Yeah, we're ecstatic with the surface that we've got now. Most people around Geelong Cricket realise that there's a process going on of converting ovals to centre and a cooch, and we undertook that task at the start of last season. It was a mammoth task undertaken initially totally by the cricket club, and the results that have been achieved are fantastic, and there are a few clubs around Geelong that are in the same boat as us now with cooch surfaces, and there's no doubt that it's a magnificent playing surface given the difficult conditions that we've got to work with regard to the shortage of water.
As far as your wicket table is concerned, you've got 7 wickets across this centre area, but it's always been one that, the amount of work that goes into it, it should be a magnificent turf wicket in our area.
Yeah, look, we've changed our processes there in recent years as well with the shortage of water. Most tables around Geelong were rye wickets for their entire lives. But in more recent years, we've converted our table, like a lot of clubs around Geelong, to centre and a cooch. We've got 7 wickets, 6 of them are centre anna, and I dare say at this stage next year all of our wickets will be centre anna couch.
Graham, just let's come over and have a look at this. This is a brand new wicket that'll be used today for a second 11 game, but it's a brand new wicket that you've prepared this week.
That's right, brand new wicket, and got a very good grass cover. 1 day game today, but it's very hard and very flat, and I'd expect a lot of runs scored today.
Well, viewers, we'll give it the look at that lovely bounce test. Good bounce on that one, and you've got the apprentice Larry Elliott out here doing the line marking for you.
Yeah,
A real team effort.
Yeah, I'm a bit like Tony Ware and Les Burdett. I have other people to do the hard work for me. No, Larry's been helping out for many years now. He's certainly not an apprentice. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he just gets stuck in every Saturday morning without fail, whether he's had a big night on the Friday night or not. He's always here, right on the money. He's always beating me here, and he just gets stuck in and does his job magnificently.
Graham, what do you think makes the grass cover of Winter Reserve so special?
Look, every curator thinks their table's a bit special. You get to know every blade of it. You really do. We work very hard on fertilising techniques and mowing and scarifying and all of the clean-up processes that you need to do to make sure you've got a very good table. A lot of that has come out of, as I say, research that Dick Burrows has done with the likes of Les Burdett from the Adelaide Oval and Tony Ware from the MCG. So, we work very, very hard to make sure we've got a good coverage of grass, which is one of the primary requirements to have a good wicket.
And with finals coming up, of course, you would be hopeful that the GCA Committee of Management, through their grounds committee, a committee that you have chaired previously, would look favourably upon Winter Reserve.
Oh, look, you always hope that your table and your facilities are looked on favourably, but to be totally honest, we as a club have hosted the GCA Division 1 First 11 Grand Final for probably 10 out of the last 11 or 12 years, so we've had an extremely good run, and I know there's a lot of pressure coming to bear with other grounds around town in very good shape as well, where clubs are looking for it to be maybe shared around a little bit more.
Which is great for cricket.
Yeah, which is good for cricket. I must admit, in my role as GCA Grounds Committee Chairman for many years, it was difficult to find wickets and grounds that were of the standard necessary to host those games. But I'm happy to say that in more recent years there are a number of clubs and grounds that are putting their hands up and that can be considered up to the standard to host that game.
Well, viewers, I think I'd win the toss and have a bat today on this wicket down at Winter Reserve. And we thank Graham Scannell, number 1 curator here at East Belmont Cricket Club, for his time this morning as we continue our review. Next week, we'll have a talk to the chairman of the GCA Grounds Committee, Damien de Goldie, and just see what the process is going to be in relation to the review of where the Geelong Cricket Association finals will be played. We'll take a break and be back after this on the Geelong Cricket Show.
At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you looking
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.